Hello, everybody. It is the Sunday after the Northeast show, which is the show that I played in Tallahassee this weekend. And man, guys, it was just such a good time. I want to try and go through everything and speak in as much detail as possible, or at least just get as many things covered. So let's start. So first of all, I don't know if I talked about my other show already. It was freaking awesome. The most lit freaking party ever. No, yeah, I don't think I did. I think I made my last video before. It was awesome. We had like 200 people come through. We made hella money. Like, I think at the end of the night we ended up like $1,700 or $1,800, minus a couple hundred for alcohol, another couple hundred to pay the band, but like, big money moves. People loved it. The cops came, but they were just like, we gotta chill this out, take it inside. So grateful for that. Like, it could have gone worse than that. And so yeah, we had a great show. People loved it. The other band, they were awesome. Just a huge success. And then we started getting ready to go up to this Northeast show, which is like a 7-hour drive, by the way, from where I am. And it's been chill. We did the road trip up. I haven't actually drove yet, but I probably will on the way back. But other than that, it's been great. Trip with the boys. So after we drove up last night, we didn't end up getting in until like 2, I think, just because of how late we ended up leaving. And then, what's up, bro? Oh yeah, you're good. I'm just like recording like a little like diary entry thing. Anyways, so we leave, and yeah, we get here at like 2. It's hella late, but all of my boy Noah's friends are still up. And we just kind of hang with them. Everybody's like smoking and shit. And then the next day, see bro, everybody sleeps in until like pretty late. I don't know, like around 12 or noon. Kind of like slowly get ourselves up, but I mean, there's no rush because the show that night wasn't until 7:30. And yeah, we just kind of like fart around all day, to be honest. Get something to eat, and then we arrive at the show eventually. I'm kind of skipping ahead, but the details are all a little bit foggy now. So we get to the show at about 6:30, and we get to the venue at 6:30. The show starts at 8:30. And then we're just kind of hanging out. I'm wearing my fucking shirtless fireman uniform, which ended up being a hit. I'm pretty glad that I wore it. And the reason I wore it is actually because I, halfway through the party at our house, I switched into the fireman costume just because it's supposed to be a costume party, and my performance outfit wasn't really a costume. It was just, what I thought was some drip. Anyways, fireman costume was a hit. Kind of an L with the bugs around dusk. But it wasn't too bad at the end. Once the sun really went down, they kind of died down. And just kind of socializing, meeting the other band people, mostly just waiting. I had a couple of drinks, nothing too much. I like to play pretty sober on stage. I'm not one of those people that likes to be high off their mind or drunk. I don't play well. And yeah, so the first dude goes on. He's this dude by himself with a guitar. He's like singing some emo songs and playing the guitar on the stage by himself. It was pretty badass, actually. And then next, it was this metal band. There's these 3 guys on drums, guitar, and bass, and the guitarist also sang. And they were awesome. Metal, I'm not really like too experienced with it, but I mean, they seem to be pretty good. And it was actually their first gig, so shout out to them. Or more like good job to them. Then it was time for us. And we were coming in with a completely different energy than the metal band, you know. We were playing covers. Our set list was, I don't know if I can remember it all, but it was like Them Changes by Thundercat, This Love by Maroon 5, My Song With You, and then we did Everybody Talks, and then we did, no wait, there was one before Everybody Talks. I don't know, but the Lazy song came on at one point. We did Fuck You by CeeLo Green. We did another original, On My Block. Oh man, that one was freaking awesome. When we played On My Block, people got lit. It's an original song that Noah and I worked on, and we did not know it was going to translate so well live. But I mean, I pulled out the trombone for the one time. There was just so much energy. And just the whole performance, we were having such a great time on stage. They had fog machines and lights and everything, and there's a whole crowd of like, I don't know, like 40 to 60 people, probably about 50 people, just like right up front. And it felt good, you know, you feed off that energy as a performer. And I saw my friends, my supporters right in the front row, and it was really great to see them. And yeah, we finished our set, Year 3000, and people just loved it. I got off stage and I got a ton of like really genuine compliments, you know. I feel like you can tell when it's like, oh yeah, bro, great show. And it's like, bro, you guys were awesome. Like the energy up there was amazing, blah, blah, blah. You know, you really can tell the difference, and it felt good. There was even a moment towards the end that was like kind of a pretty nice moment where one of the dudes that ran the venue, it's called the Warrior on the River, came up to me and Noah and was like, he wanted us to sign. It was like this thing with like basically documenting that we were here, and we signed the paper, and it was like, damn, I fucking signed it. Like, I'm here to perform, and they wanted to like document that. It kind of meant a lot. It was a bit of a milestone, you know. And even just in general, this is like the first time that it's like I'm kind of doing what I want to do for money. You know, it still covers, but it's performing. And performing some of my originals, which went well. And, you know, for that, it kind of hit, you know. After I signed that paper, I just kind of took it in a little bit, just like how grateful I am for everything that's happening. Especially because next Friday, we have another show with this dude, Plexus. This shit is about to be crazy, bro. Plexus Play. Y'all should look him up if you haven't. But he's like doing this crazy new age, like musical, visual experience. And it's like, I'm really excited. He's actually the biggest artist that Noah and I have been working with. And it's like, he actually reached out to us. And he's from where I am. So we're already building these connections. And it's just all good, you know. It's just all good. The things are just moving in the right direction for us, and I could not be any more grateful. I also met some girls last night. You know how it is. Nothing really, you know. I didn't really talk to many people, but I did talk to this girl that's actually from Miami. And she said that her brother throws house shows, and they're always looking for acts, and we seem to make the right impression. So that is a connection I will be keeping in mind. But yeah, people love the party. A lot of people want to play at our parties now too, which is gonna be its whole new thing, because we have a hot fucking venue. I mean, last time we had over 100. This time we had well over 100. I mean, our place was so fucking packed on that Thursday night show that you couldn't even fucking walk. You couldn't even walk through our backyard. It was so crowded. I mean, there was just so many people there. It was awesome. And the party ended up going until, like, I don't know, like 2 maybe. And I think that's when around the last people left. And it's just awesome. This is it, guys. This is the thing. I'm doing the thing for once, and it feels amazing to be out on that stage, and I just can't wait to just be refining the process, because we're throwing good shows. You know, the energy is something I can say. You know, the whole band, and especially Noah and I feel like are just bringing the energy, putting on a show for these people, and it is so fun. And I'm not worried for the future. We're gonna make it someday, somehow, some way. And with that, I shall sign off. Bye, guys.